What makes a great story? We talked about this in class. We went through how it starts out with somebody who was kind of an unexpected hero. They're just kind of minding their own business, doing their thing. And then all of a sudden, somebody comes into their life and things change. And then after that, you see how that change is kind of lived out. And their life is different and they do things differently. Let's think of it in terms of Star Wars. You know, Luke Skywalker is an average, ordinary guy, minding his own business on Tatooine, and all of a sudden he runs into two droids. And they have a little message for Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then he meets Obi-Wan Kenobi and his life is never the same. He gets the Force, and the Force is with him, and he battles Darth Vader, and by the end of Star Wars, we see that they are victorious, the Empire has fallen, and you know the rest. But a great story starts with a group of people or an individual who is an unlikely hero. Something comes and changes their trajectory, and then their life is different from then on. We resonate with those kind of stories. We want to have that in our own life, where we kind of see ourselves as this ordinary hero, unlikely. You know, we're just average, ordinary people, just kind of minding our own business, doing our thing. And then all of a sudden, God comes into the picture and changes things. Yesterday, we looked at what it meant to stay connected, to be a part of the vine of God. That if we were going to be Jesus' disciples, then we needed to stay connected to Him. Jesus told His disciples that He had to go away. In John chapter 16, verse 7. But I tell you the truth, it is for your good that I am going away. Unless I go away, the Counselor will not come to you, but if I go, I will send Him to you. Jesus had called these disciples. He had been training them, teaching them. He had empowered them to do what He did. They were just average, ordinary guys. Some of them fishermen, some of them tax collectors, some of them just regular guys. Even one of them was a zealot. He was a political activist. Just regular people, just like you and me. And so Jesus had trained them, and He got to this point just before His death and His resurrection. He was telling them that I'm going to go away, and it's good. You think for a second, why would it be good for Jesus to go away? You have Him around, you get to spend time with Him, God of the universe in your presence. And that would be pretty cool. I don't know that I would want Jesus to leave. But He says it's better for me to leave because when I leave, the Holy Spirit's going to come and He's going to fill you. And if I don't go, then you're not going to get the Holy Spirit. You want the Holy Spirit in you. And so Jesus kind of sets the scene for the story of the church. That He has to go away, and the Holy Spirit has to come. And when the Holy Spirit comes, the direction of the church takes off. The direction of the church changes. So as a disciple, it started out, Jesus said, come and see. Come and see what it's like to follow me. Come and see what I can do in your life. Come and see. And then He said to follow me. And as they followed Jesus, they learned that they now can have access to God. That through Jesus, they can know the Father. And they learned that they could be His friends. Jesus called them His friends. And so friendship is something that we cultivate as disciples of Jesus. And then, in order to continue in that, you have to stay connected. Connected to God and to His presence. Just like a vegetable garden. If the leaves are not connected to the vine, it's not going to produce fruit. And so now, At this point, Jesus sends them out.